Welcome back, everybody. We're just going to do some very simple one-step equations with one variable and just one step in order to solve the variable. So in this one, we're solving for x. 12 equals x plus 3. What you want to do is first identify the variable, which is this x here. And notice what's happening to x. It's being added to 3. When you identify what's being done, you know you can undo it. Let me rewrite it here. 12 equals x plus 3. X is being added to 3, so we will subtract 3 from both sides. And remember, you got to keep equations balanced. What you do to one side, you have to do to the other. X is alone now, which is what we want. And then we say 12 minus 3, which is 9. So x equals 9. Now, please note, you can always check your answer by substituting it back in for x. And if you see here, this does check out. 12 equals 9 plus 3. 9 plus 3 does in fact equal 12, so we know we're good. Let's look at another one here. Solve for f this time. F is equal to 0, well, say that again. F plus 0.2 is equal to negative 3. Our variable's f, and we have to look and see what's happening to f. It's being added to 0.2. So when you identify and see what's happening to it, you now know to undo what you see. The opposite of plus 0.2 is minus 0.2. But you have to keep things balanced. What you do to one side of an equation, do to the other. F is now by itself. And then I have negative 3 and negative 0.2. When the signs are the same, we're technically adding here. We should get an answer of negative 3.2, because negative 3 added to negative 0.2 is negative 3.2. That is the answer to our problem here. Remember, you can always substitute back in to the original to check. Negative 3.2 back in for f here. If we take negative 3.2 and add 0.2, we'll end up with just negative 3, so that it checks out. Look at one more here. It's listed a little bit differently. This time our variable is a, and we're adding a negative 5. Okay, when you have this situation, there's a couple ways to handle it. You always want to look at the symbol in front of the number that you're trying to move or deal with. Notice we have a plus, a minus 5. Yeah, the minus 5 is telling us, okay, we have a minus 5. We want the opposite of minus 5. The opposite of minus 5 is a plus 5. So we can add 5 to both sides. And see, now we're left with a by itself. And now look at what we have. We have negative 12 plus 5. Remember, when you are combining terms, combining numbers here, and if you have different signs, subtract the numbers. 12 minus 5 is 7. But you keep the sign of the number furthest from 0. Negative 12 is further from 0 than positive 5 is. So we're going to keep the sign that's with the negative 12. Alright, you always keep the sign with the number with the higher absolute value. Alright, now there's another way you could rewrite this. If I rewrite the original problem, a plus negative 5, we could have just written it as a minus 5. And then now we're just adding 5 once again. And we're going to get the same result. A is going to equal negative 7. And if we're checking negative 7 back into the original, negative 7 plus negative 5 does equal negative 12. Hope that makes sense. Thank you for watching.